So, a wise man once told me that speed travels faster than sound. So, in the same manner, some people they shine brighter until they open their mouth. So, why I'm saying this, I do not know. I just wanted to share with you guys. So, right now, you can see Mr. Buckaroo Banzai getting the banzai of his life. Not being is not only being getting raised to the ground, but as you can see, he's a pretty strong player himself, and a lot of players are right now swarming him down. One of them is Mr. Berserk from Alliance HW, and you all must be wondering why I am swarming along with these guys, even though I cannot hit, and since only 10 squads can actually hit, right? So the idea was to get some resources from the fellow. So Mr. Banzai 200 million plus might was down to 150 million something. So you can see I have got a decent amount of resources. This was the idea behind my swarm, right? So two infinitely strong whales. One of them was Mr. Berserk and the other was ZPNX. I do not know what is his name, but yeah, he was the other whale who started swarming him, and then one of the players from my team was Mr. Railgunner, who was swarming along with them. So the complete idea behind this was to make sure we get a lot of resources, and before we did that, Mr. Bakaru Banzai, he ensured that he used the Banzai shield. So basically he was trying to get the points, but at the end of the day, at the cost of what was he looking for? The shield or the points, whatever was his intention, but he was, like you can see, he's quite strong, decent armaments. Not armaments, I'm not sure about the armaments right now, but at least if you talk about his equipment and parts, they're quite great. So let me show you the player who was swarming him. So a 377 million might player with 642 tier 6 kills was one of the guys who was swarming him, and insane equipment and insane parts. So let's give him a like. And the other player, let's go down to him as well. Mr. Berserk from HW Alliance, 320 million might, 820 million kill points, and 387 tier 6 kills. So let's give him a like as well. So these are the players who were swarming Mr. Bakaru Banzai. So after saying all these things, my only question to you all is, so if a 200 million plus might whale is not safe, then how can you expect yourself to be safe once you go offline? So why are you guys not porting back? Why you guys are not using the shield? What is your intention? So this is the part one of where I wanted to ask you guys why you do not shield, why you do not port back to the region. Let's say, so this is Mr. Railgunner who I was talking about. He was one of the other guys who was swarming Mr. Banzai, and Mr. Banzai got the spanking of his life. So this is the example number one. Now after that I will go for the example number two, which actually took place yesterday. So as you guys can see, he has pretty decent stats, right? So the problem with him was that his chassis is not transcended. So it is an awakened chassis, but not a transcended one. And same for his Blackwood, completely awakened. But the time for, yeah, this was the thing what I wanted to show you guys. So you see, his hero armaments were extremely weak. Like his original heroes, they were not even inside the garrison. So what was the intention using purple armament as his garrison? I am not sure. Like holy shit, why would you use purple armaments for your defense? So this is the example number one. Let's go for the example number two, which happened yesterday. In an even bigger an even bigger whale in comparison to Mr. Banzai got zeroed, and obviously you all know him, and it is DHX Little Love. Let's hop over to that. So this is the second example that I want to show you guys, and this is Miss Little Love from Alliance DHX, who is getting rallied by Mr. Ape's leader, the King Kong of Doomsday Last Survivor. He beats his chest and he beats your ass as well. He is that strong. The King of Apes is rallying Miss Little Love right now, showing him a lot of love. Some of you have actually seen this video already, but my point that I want to make is that she was at around $380 million might, right? Such a big account, such great kill points, and getting absolutely pummeled right now. So if such strong players, they do not like stand somewhere in these fights, then how do you guys expect going offline without a shield, sometimes even not porting back? How do you guys expect not to get zeroed? And then later on you are complaining that developers have done this, the developers have done that. If you have to go offline, just take 2 minutes of your time and just port back. What is wrong with you? You're safe inside your helipads, you're safe inside your zone 1s and zone 2s in whatever Archipelago raid, and even in Genesis War you can go back to your helipad area as well. So look at her, such an insanely strong player, one of the R4s of DHX, and she gets absolutely wrecked apart by 59E. So this was the perfect example that I wanted to show you guys, and later on she is gonna get swarmed. She is gonna get a couple of rallies onto her before she actually logs in. And after that, I also want to show some of the reports as well, detailed reports where we will see some of the stats and things like that. And this is my whole point. Here is Mr. Doggy. Mr. Doggy is ported in, insanely strong pitbull. Why he is named Dante, I do not know. He should be Mr. Pitbull Dante, right? At least we can see some people are actually rallying high might players right now. So if players like Little Love, she's getting zeroed. So we have seen Mr. Danny Lee get zeroed, Mr. Whiskey Dog get zeroed, Mr. One from ROK, he got zeroed as well. So such strong players, such amazingly strong players, right? One of their squads is able to melt 5 of your squads at least. So such is their strength. Or even if your 5 squads, they decide to hit you, then oh boy, your hospital is going to be overflowing. That is 110% gonna be true. So the moment her squad HP fell below 50%, and then we can see Mr. Ape's leader, he started swarming him. Then we got Mr. Dante swarming him as well. So what is the purpose? The purpose is that since the squad health has fallen below, so they got a couple of debuff heroes like Mr. Claudio, Mr. Marco, who they are using right now in the battlefield, and this ensures that the squad Chasey, which is defending, she's getting debuffed all the time while it is getting swarmed down. So you got one ready, and then you got 10 squads on top of that who are swarming. So these guys are so insanely powerful. You all can well imagine that if they are able to swarm down like a 15 million or 20 million squad or base, so how intense these fights are gonna be. So how insanely these people actually are. Holy shit. So you got Mr. 17, he has ported in as well. And it seems like he is using profile picture of feet. So it looks like he is a fan of feet, Mr. Only Feet, lover of feet. So if you are a feet fetish, you can contact Mr. 17 for his detailed insane reports on feet, and then he can direct you to good Only Feet accounts as well. So this was a non-sponsored post. So yeah, this was where Mr. Little Love got a lot of love. So eventually DHX did actually try to intervene while Amethyst was rallying Miss Little Love, and she was getting a night of a lifetime for her. A lot of love. Yes, last night she got. So yeah. So this is a spectacle, right? One of a big male might, one of the big whale might once they get burned. So it is a spectacle in Doomsday Last Survivor. It becomes the talk of town until the next event rolls around, and then we get one more whale getting burned down. For example, Mark Starr, he got burned, and it was the talk of the town for a little while. So DHX, they tried coming back and helping out Miss Little Love, but eventually she is so old they were unable to help her out, right? So look at her might. It is fallen down to 322 right now. So let me gift something to her as a consolation. Holy shit. So I tried actually gifting Mr. Apes Leader as well and Mr. Amethyst as well. So just a funny thing I want to share. Once upon a time in one of my videos, I called Mr. Amethyst as a she. I kept repeating it again and again, again and again. And later on he messaged me, "Why are you calling me a lady? I'm a Mr. I'm a man, right?" So Mr. Amethyst was not angry, but he was a little bit annoyed. "Why are you calling me a lady?" So to be really, really frank and honest, it seems like his name or her name, Amethyst, and then he got a small heart. It seems like something which a lady would do. Lady Amethyst. So this is the detailed breakdown of the report that I wanted to share with you guys so you can see. Look at Mr. Amethyst or Miss Amethyst or Lady Amethyst. 35 million damage by his beasts. Despite the fact the beasts on Miss Little Love are not that weak, but then again, they are definitely weak for siege or garrison, right? So 723k deaths compared to 1.6 million almost. Huge difference. So let's check out the squad buffs since both players are rider-based players. Mr. Amethyst, he's a rider-based player. Same goes for Mr. Little Love. But since he's using both heroes, which are rider-based, Chasey and Rubina, his rider squad attack, defense, and HP are much better in comparison to Mr. and Miss Little Love, right? So Chasey and Victor Blackwood. This is the reason I do not like Victor Blackwood. Why are you wanting additional 24 squad damage at the cost of many other factors? There are way better choices. Even if Felix is great in defense or like in garrison, in comparison, look at me, I'm rhyming now. I'm flowing, boys. So yeah, beasts on the side of Amethyst are hugely insane. Like the HP is almost double, the attack is almost double. The only thing that is working for Miss Little Love was the combo damage, right? So the water-based Pokemons, they were quite ineffective in Garrison. And definitely Mr. Amethyst, Lady Amethyst, his or her fully maxed out beasts are insane. So yeah, OC chips as well. Couple of OC chips and then a couple of legendary chips. So on the side of Mr. Little Love, the same case, couple of OC chips. So let's check out another one of the rallies. So look at the damage. 27 million. 27 dang million. Holy shit. So this is almost 1:3 damage that is getting done. He was down to almost 6 million troops after this rally. So this was my whole point of this video. I'm sure I'm unable to make any one of you understand why I made this video, but the intention was Guys, please shield up. Please always port back when you're going offline in Archipelago raid, because if such high level whales are unsafe, then none of you are safe either.